The moment a soul approaches the entrance of heaven, an indescribable transformation begins. It is not a mere shift in location, but an awakening, an unveiling of a reality that has always existed yet remained unseen. The first sensation is not just sight, but pure revelation. Light does not simply illuminate. It radiates with a living presence, flowing like an eternal river of golden essence. Unlike earthly light, which casts shadows and fades with time, this light is self-sustaining, eternal, alive. It moves and breathes, pulsating in perfect harmony with the rhythm of heaven itself. The gate before you is beyond human imagination, stretching infinitely, yet comprehensible in its majesty. Made of what appears to be pearl, it is not mere stone or metal. It is woven with divine purity, shimmering with an iridescence that reflects not just the external world, but the very soul of the one who stands before it. The gate is not locked, for heaven does not keep out those who belong. Rather, it welcomes, it draws in. As you step forward, you feel a profound weightlessness, not physical but spiritual. The burdens of the former world do not just fade, they dissolve as if they never existed. No more pain, no more sorrow, no more striving. The soul is met with an overwhelming sense of belonging, of homecoming. A deep warmth embraces every fiber of your being, wrapping you in the love of the one who has awaited your arrival since before time began. The sound of heaven is unlike anything on earth. It is not just music. It is a symphony of existence itself, a harmony that resonates not just in the ears, but in the very essence of the soul. Voices blend, yet no single one is lost. Every note carries the echo of eternity, the testimony of the countless souls who have walked through these gates before you. Standing at the threshold, a realization floods your being. This is not an end, but the beginning. Everything on earth was preparation. Every moment of longing, every desire for something greater, every whisper of hope, it all led to this. Heaven is not just a destination. It is a fulfillment of a promise. And so, with a heart unburdened and a soul alight with anticipation, you step through the city of God. The first sight beyond the gates is beyond comprehension. A city vast and unending, yet not intimidating or overwhelming. Instead, it feels like home. It is a place built not by human hands, but by the very word of God. Every street, every building, every detail exists not as an object, but as an extension of divine will. The roads beneath your feet shimmer, as if woven from pure gold, yet as transparent as glass. It is a material beyond earthly elements, a manifestation of purity and righteousness. With every step, you feel more alive, more real than you ever were in the world before. The city is alive, not in the way cities on earth bustle with noise and chaos, but with a divine order, a harmony that flows effortlessly through every structure, every being, every breath. The buildings are not merely places of dwelling, but expressions of the glory of God. Some stretch high, their peaks lost in the infinite light of heaven's sky, yet they do not cast shadows, for there is no darkness here. The walls shine with an otherworldly brilliance, not cold like metal or stone, but warm, pulsing with life itself. As you walk, you notice that there is no fear, no insecurity, no longing for anything more. There is no hunger, no exhaustion, yet you are more satisfied than you have ever been. There is no rush, no impatience, for time does not hold power here. Eternity is not a wait but a gift, an endless unfolding of joy, discovery, and communion with the Creator. The air itself carries a scent of holiness, of peace, of a love so profound it can only be experienced, never fully explained. Flowers bloom with colors unknown to earth, their petals vibrant with light rather than pigment. Rivers flow, their waters crystal clear, yet not bound by the constraints of gravity. They dance, reflecting the glory of the one who speaks life into all things. And amidst all this beauty, there is a realization. This city was prepared for you. Before you ever knew its existence, it was waiting. Heaven is not just a place. It is a home, a place where every longing is met, every question answered, every hope realized. The throne of glory. At the heart of this divine kingdom lies the source of all light, all life, all love, the throne of God. It is not a mere seat of power. It is the center of all existence. As you approach, you feel it before you see it. A presence so overwhelming, so magnificent, yet not terrifying. Instead of fear, there is love in its purest form. The throne itself does not rest on a foundation of stone, but upon waves of glory, shifting and alive. It radiates light, but not a light that blinds. It illuminates, revealing all things as they truly are. Before the throne stretches a sea of glass, like crystal, endless, and reflecting the infinite beauty of the one who reigns. Millions, perhaps billions of souls stand before the throne, yet there is no crowding, no distance between you and God. There is no hierarchy in love. Each soul is known completely, deeply, intimately. The elders, clothed in celestial garments, cast down their crowns, not as an act of submission, but as a declaration that all glory belongs to God alone. Then, the voice of God speaks, not in sound waves, but in a resonance that fills every part of your being. It is neither male nor female, neither loud nor soft, but the perfect embodiment of love, authority, and peace. It does not need to explain. For the moment it speaks, you already understand. Everything becomes clear. Your purpose, your journey, the reason for every joy and every sorrow you experience before reaching this place. In a single moment, you know you are fully known, fully loved, fully accepted. You bow, not out of duty, but because you cannot stand under the weight of such love. Every question fades, every doubt dissolves. You are home, the garden of eternity. Beyond the throne lies a paradise unlike any before seen. A garden, not merely an expanse of land, but a manifestation of perfect peace. Trees stretch toward the heavens, their leaves shimmering with colors beyond human comprehension. The grass beneath your feet is not merely soft. It is alive, pulsing with the energy of creation itself. A river flows, its waters clear yet brilliant, reflecting not just the sky but the heart of the Creator. As you touch it, you do not feel wetness, but a renewal, a deep, soul-filling refreshment. In this garden, time has no meaning, yet there is no rush. You are not waiting for anything, for everything you have ever desired is here. The song of eternity. And then you hear it, the song. A melody not sung by voices alone, but by the very fabric of heaven itself. Every soul joins, yet no voice is lost. Each note is woven into an eternal harmony of love, praise, and divine celebration. You realize this is not the end. This is the beginning of eternity, an endless, unfolding revelation of God's love and majesty. And you are part of it, forever. As you stand in the radiant glow of heaven, the reality of eternity fully settles within your being. It is not a dream. It is not an illusion. This is real. More real than anything you've ever touched, tasted, or experienced in the physical world. Every breath, though you no longer need air, feels like an infusion of divine life itself. You are standing in the midst of heaven's eternal presence, a presence that does not crush but lifts, does not overpower but completes. You are not an outsider looking in. You are home. Home, not just in location, but in essence. A warmth flows through you, not from a sun in the sky, but from the very heart of God. His presence is not distant. It is woven into the air, into the streets, into the very fibers of your being. It fills you with a peace that is no longer fleeting, no longer fragile. This peace is eternal, unshaken by time or fear. As you walk further into the heart of this divine realm, the music of heaven intensifies, not as a background noise, but as a living symphony of worship. Every sound is in perfect harmony, yet no single voice is lost. Angels sing, not with mere voices, but with their entire existence. Their melodies are not just heard but felt, flowing through your soul like waves of golden light. You pass by those who have come before you, familiar faces beaming with a joy that has never faded. There are no goodbyes here, no missed moments, no regrets. Every reunion is eternal. Every embrace filled with the knowledge that separation is a thing of the past. And then, a new realization dawns upon you. There is still more. Beyond the gates, beyond the golden streets, beyond the throne room itself, heaven continues to expand into infinite wonders. It is not a static place, but an ever-unfolding revelation of God's glory. Every step forward is a new chapter, a new discovery, a deeper encounter with divine perfection. You are overwhelmed, not by fear, but by awe. A whisper, yet louder than any sound, fills your spirit. This is only the beginning. It is the voice of God, resonating within your very existence. Not distant, not foreign, but deeply personal. You feel His love, not as an idea, but as an all-consuming reality. You were known before you were born, carried through life's trials, and now you stand face to face with the one who crafted your very being. And in that moment, something even greater happens. You open your mouth, and without even thinking, you join the song. A song of worship, of gratitude, of endless joy. And as you sing, heaven itself sings with you, not as a place you have entered, but as a reality you have always belonged to. Eternity has begun,